Good time of day, everyone, and welcome to the second season of Your Dog's Been Spayed. I'm pleased to announce that we have a pre-formulated plot prior to the writing of these episodes, and so we hope you'll enjoy our gradual development of story at the same time as creating vaguely self-contained episodes. For all of those who missed the first season, you should probably listen to it, as there is an awful lot of catching up to be done. However, for the purposes of those loyal listeners who do not have the long-term memory of particularly adept elephants, here is a "In the first season of Your Dog's Been Spayed" moment. So, in the first season of the Your Dog's Been Spayed radio show, we have seen the breakup and getting back together of Wicca the Witch and Mephistopheles the Demon, I guess. The WWWL, otherwise known as the Wellington Witches Welfare League, is now a public organisation. The campaign to save factory farming has at least 2 volunteers. Derek is still living at 156 Onipu Road, Mount Victoria, and a coup d'etat led by the deputy leader of the Labour Party and MP for Wellington Central, Grant Robertson, has recently toppled the former national government. This occurred in a particularly dramatic season finale in which we revealed that the upper echelons of the New Zealand government, ministries, and even city councils were, in fact, flesh-eating reptiloids. It was very impressive. There was an army of witches, mole people, and Grant saved the day when he tore through the walls of the Trades Hall on Vivian Street riding the back of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which he had befriended during an extended stay in the late Cretaceous period. Beep, beep, beep.
Hello and welcome to the news at 7. Supreme Commander of the Republic of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the resplendent Grant Robertson, former Deputy Leader of the Labour Party and MP for Wellington Central, has today begun the process of appointing his cabinet. The most controversial appointment thus far has been the appointment of millionaire, businessman and self-proclaimed environmentalist Gareth Morgan to the position of Minister for the Environment. We now cut live to an interview with the Minister for the Environment, Gareth Morgan.
Good morning, listeners. In our Wellington studio today we have Minister for the Environment, Gareth Morgan. Good morning, Minister.
Good morning, Gerald.
Congratulations on your appointment, Minister.
Thank you very much, Gerald.
Tell me, Minister, what will be your focus as Minister for the Environment?
I'm glad you asked that question, Gerald. My focus will be one of balancing the protection of the environment with economic growth through the use of natural resources.
So we're talking about tourism?
Oh, hell no. I'm talking about expanded coal, gas and oil drilling, Gerald.
While protecting the environment?
The what?
The environment.
Oh yeah, the environment. Right, yes, yeah.
How, may I ask, Minister, will you protect the environment while drilling for oil and gas?
By killing cats.
Right.
I found something which is an even bigger threat to the environment than cats, though, but we'll be announcing that later on in the day.
Well, we all look forward to hearing about that. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Minister.
Not at all, Gerald.
But look! What do you think of this design, Morning? That looks lovely, Clucky.
What is it?
What do you think it is, Derek?
Oh, it's a hen cage.
Yep, a lovely gluten-free vegan wedding cake. In the shape of the latest caged egg production system. In the shape of the latest caged egg production system. Yes, thank you, Clucky.
Wow, Clucky and Morning, I can't believe the two of you are actually getting married.
Thanks for that piece of exposition, Derek.
You're welcome, Wicca.
Thank the teapot, Grant Robertson took over the country and set up his Rainbow Labour dictatorship and legalised gay marriage. Otherwise, we would have had to go through a long, drawn-out parliamentary process to get the bill passed.
Thanks for that piece of exposition, Wicca.
You're welcome, Derek.
So, Clucky, any other plans for the wedding?
Buck! Well, the WWWL choir has promised to perform at the ceremony. Yes, and we were planning on getting Clive to perform the ceremony as well.
Good idea. Have you asked him yet?
No. We should probably do that now.
Yeah, good thinking.
Dear friends, I would like to finish our sermon today with a brief reading from the Book of Famous People.
Let us proclaim the mystery of fame.
A reading from the Book of Famous People. And so the unicorn came unto the factory workers and said to all of them,
Blessed are you who make the tea bag, for within it the rest of the world may find true salvation.
May the congregation be upstanding. And the unicorn said,
The body of the tea, it takes away the sins of the world.
The body of the tea, it takes away the sins of the world.
Infuse around us the body of the tea. It takes away the sins of the world. Infuse around us.
May the teapot be with you.
And also with you.
Oh, Clive! Wonderful sermon.
If it isn't my favourite interspecies couple, how are your wedding plans coming?
Oh, very well, thank you. But we have a favour to ask. Yes, we were wondering whether you would like to do us the honour of being our celebrant.
Nothing could please me more. The two of you have been baptized, yes?
Oh, yes, of course.
Fantastic. I will put the kettle on.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hello and welcome to Wellington Radio. We are crossing live to our team at the Beehive, where Minister for the Environment, Gareth Morgan, is about to make an announcement.
Dear New Zealanders, there is a great threat facing our beautiful natural world and unique wildlife. The threat isn't fracking, deep-sea oil drilling, or open-cast coal mining as the greeny, drug-addled hippies would have you believe. Instead, it is something carrying on right under our very noses. A vicious pest, worse than any possum, worse than rabbits, worse even than cats. These creatures have been feasting on the remains of our natural environment for literally decades. They must be stamped out. And I am today launching a pest control campaign to do just this. I am, of course, speaking about the mole people of Wellington.
See? A pivotal plot point occurring in the opening episode. You can just guess what the next episode will hold. In fact, you don't need to guess, because I can tell you with some certainty that we'll see what the mole people think of the Minister for the Environment's plan to wipe them out. You can probably guess that they won't like the idea. In today's episode, we heard Cordelia Ann Black as Mephistopheles and the news reporter. Michael Paul was Derek, Hans Landon Lane was Clive, as well as the interviewer, and Francis Homer was the voice of Gareth Morgan. I, Alex Krieg, have been your narrator once again, and as always, this episode was written by James Barber, who also voiced Morning and Clucky the Masochist Hen. We hope you've enjoyed this very first episode of the very second season of Your Dog's Been Spayed, and as always, tune in next week.